Hick Gal, get your finger out your nose.
For our country.
Okay, I'm putting it in my ear.
Even better.
Don't want to hear the dams whine.
They ain't whining. They ain't doing shit. They look like a bunch of damn. Oh my God.
It's amazing how he can split a room, huh?
And pleased to
They don't want American.
No, that's.
January, the US
I mean,
Army
that's
had
it's happened.
recruiting month in
But,
15
yeah.
years.
It's happened, but if you just look at them people over there, that is a group of damn freaks.
Of our services. What a difference.
I mean, it is, I'm sorry.
I
You just
know
look
it
at
is.
them.
I've been saying the same thing, AB. I swear to God.
They're outcast. I mean, that green guy, somebody should have took the cane and punched him right between the eyes and drug him out. Get out of here, idiot.
I wanted to throw the cuffs on him so bad, and then I was hoping for you, AB. I was hoping.
Just about that we've ever had. What a tremendous turnaround.
But I mean, it's just, I watched the camera pan over him, and I just saw a bunch of Pelosi's over there doing something with her mouth. She's gone. She's brain dead.
Doing something with her mouth.
She's licking her. She's doing. Look, honestly, I watched several old people have whatever. Alzheimer's. I don't know what it is, and doing the same thing with their mouth, licking their lips, and she's gone. She's done. Get her out of there.
He is right about that. Yeah,
Dude, that's why I watched all this.
Have a cough drop in their mouth.
Yeah, she'll be drooling soon.
Dad, who was also a Los Angeles.
I mean, it's just it's sad. It's really sad looking at that group of outcasts. I don't know.
they all got little signs. Did you see their little signs?
Oh yeah.
Different phrases.
False.
That's good.
Oh, Yorga's got a sign.
And his greatest dream is to attend the U.S. Military Academy.
Oh, good evening. Hell, we're live. I didn't even see. Sorry,
sorry. No. That's why we like it. It's a natural. Yeah.
Ricola.
It's like we're watching. We're not going to really start until after our president is finished speaking. And I'm so proud to say our president right now. I love this.
I mean, there's still some things. There's still some things like we're not talking about. They were talking about the eggs and chickens. They're going to put mRNA vaccine in the damn poultry flock. I know.
Ooh, they're getting rowdy. What are they yelling about?
You know when he was talking about Lake and Riley, and he said this sanctuary city, that's Athens, Georgia.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, that's where she was killed.
College town.
On the campus, UGA.
Yeah.
So even though wherever Cuckleberry Crunch is he even on here? Is Cuckleberry here?
Cuckleberry is not here yet, Jen. That's Jeremy.
Oh, you know how much I give Jeremy Hill about San Homo. I mean, I got a small sanctuary city next to me, but they're cleaning it up. It's gotten better.
Right, Jim, right?
The same here. I got New Orleans right across.
Oh, I got to do it.
Very important. This
okay.
Do
it.
it.
Dangerous world. We should have.
I was going to do the werewolf.
And we're going to protect our
they kicked the werewolf out. Did you see that, AB?
To boost our defense
industrial
base,
they kicked the werewolf out. Yorga, show
Green.
Yeah, show me,
industry, including commercial
shipbuilding. Yeah, put me on full screen, man.
All right, let me find it. Hold
on. Camera 3.
So they kicked a werewolf out of Congress today, and he was going, "You are shutting your somebody get the fucking werewolf in the Congress. Somebody get him out of the chamber."
We used to make so
a damn werewolf.
We don't make them anymore very much, but we're going to make them.
And we figure he was the one person over 350 years old
right.
still getting Social Security.
He's that guy. That's why we so pissed off.
My administration will be reclaiming the Panama Canal, and we've already started doing it.
Panama Canal. Can we change that to the American Canal?
Yes.
Well, I heard something about BlackRock was buying the ports. And
announced they are
Yeah, I heard that. They're going to have the biggest percentage or
and
something.
lots of other
Yeah,
things
I
having
didn't
to
like
do with the
that.
Panama Canal and a couple of other canals.
I neither.
The Panama
Rubio's
Canal
turning
was
out to
built
be a
by
real
Americans
badass. I like
for
Rubio now.
Americans, not for others, but others could use it. But it was built at tremendous cost
Yeah,
of
what
American
Trump used to
blood and
call him?
treasure.
Shit, what was his
38,000
name?
workers died.
Little
Rubio?
Marco or something.
Little Marco.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
But
died
you
of
still can't
malaria,
forget
they
his
died of
past.
snake
That's why,
bites and
again,
mosquitoes. Not a nice.
He's coming around. I like it.
They paid them very highly to go there, knowing there was a 25% chance that they would die. The most expensive project also that was ever built in our country's history, if you bring it up to modern day costs.
signed
It was given
executive
away
order
by the
doing away
Carter
with
administration
chemtrails
for $1.
and
That agreement has
droning
been
Bill
violated
Gates.
very
I like that one.
severely. We didn't give it to
Yeah.
China. We gave it to Panama, and we're taking it back.
But if BlackRock's got it, hell, that's China and all the bad people.
Well, that's what I was saying. That's why I
Yeah.
didn't like it.
I like that China and all the bad people.
All the evildoers that like to do evil shit.
All the evil
In
doers.
charge. Good luck, Mark.
Right.
Now we know who to blame if anything goes wrong.
Good luck,
Mark has
Pam.
been amazing. And
Where's
he's
my
gonna do
damn
a great
files
job.
at?
Yeah,
Think of it. He
Pam.
got 100
Friday.
votes.
Friday.
You know, he was approved
AB
with
is
actually
very
99,
sensitive.
but
There's a lot of
the
victims.
100th was this gentleman, and I feel very certain.
The
So
guy
let's
on
assume he got
Redacted
100
called
votes.
that out a
And
whole lot.
I'm
He
either very, very
used to
happy
work
about that,
there.
or I'm very concerned about it.
Work where?
But
Epstein Island?
he's already proven. I mean, he's a great
No,
gentleman. He's
at the
respected by everybody,
FBI.
and we appreciate you
Oh,
voting
He
for
was
okay.
really good on
He's going to do
pointing
a
it out.
fantastic job. Thank you. Thank
And
you.
those evil little fuckers over there,
doing a great
Democrats,
job.
when that kid, when he was doing that with that little boy, every one of them should
Sat
have
on
stood
their
up.
ass. Yeah, they sat on their ass.
I mean, I saw a couple of them stand up. I don't know who they
We
were,
also
but
have a message tonight for the incredible people of Greenland. We strongly support your right to determine your own future.
Gremlin. Good to
And
see
if
you,
you choose,
Gremlin.
we welcome you into the United States of America.
trust.
We need
Marla's
Greenland
asking
for
about your weather.
national security and even international
coming here.
Oh,
security.
we're good.
And
No, yeah, we're
working
good
with
here in
everybody
Wait, wait,
involved
wait.
to try
Did you just
and
hear
get
that
it.
about
But we
Greenland?
need it really for
Yeah.
international world
Yeah.
security.
They're gonna have a
And I
vote.
think we're going to get it.
does that help you?
We're
We're gonna get
we're
it.
going to get it.
Wow.
We're going to get it, Tin. We're going to get
We
it.
will keep you safe. We will make you rich.
They're
And
gonna have a
together,
vote.
we will
There's
take
like
Greenland to
there's
heights like you have
60,000
never
people
thought
in
possible
Greenland.
before. It's a very small population.
I'm totally
very,
moving
very
there.
They're voting on the.
large
They're
piece of
voting on
land and very, very
what's the damn
important
machines
for
called? The
military
Dominion machines.
security. America is
shit.
once again standing strong against the
I don't
forces
know.
of
I said that. I
radical
don't know it to be true.
Islamic terrorism. 3.5
Funny, though.
years ago, ISIS
It is.
terrorists killed 13 American service members and countless others in the Abbey Gate bombing during the disastrous and incompetent withdrawal from Afghanistan. Not that they were withdrawing, it was the way they withdrew. Perhaps the most embarrassing moment in the history
Yeah, unfortunately,
of our
that
country.
weather's coming through our area about
Tonight,
2
I am
o'clock in the
pleased to
morning.
announce that we
That's
have
when
just
we're getting
apprehended
it.
the
Well, it's
top
starting a
terrorist
little now.
responsible
Windy.
for that atrocity.
It's windy here.
And
It's
he is
weird.
right now
Snowing
on his
here.
way here to face
Oh,
the
shift.
Supreme
Everybody's
Court
Gremlin's
of
here.
American
Everybody's saying
We got a
hello.
volcano here.
Yep, I saw. But it's
Trust.
snowing right now.
We
Yeah, we're
get
having
snow
a dust
Wednesday.
storm.
How many inches?
Wednesday it'll be 71 degrees here. Sorry about your damn luck.
We get
I'm gonna-
rain turned to snow. I hate snow on rain.
We're getting
Wednesday night.
sandstorms, and I'm gonna have to put my camels away in a little bit.
And I want to thank
Put your
especially
camels
the
up.
government
Oh,
of
there's
Pakistan
Pootie.
for helping
Finally.
arrest this monster. This was a very momentous day for those 13 families who I actually got to know very well, most of them, whose children were murdered, and the many people that were so badly, over 42 people, so badly injured on that fateful day in Afghanistan. What a horrible day. Such incompetence was shown that when Putin saw what happened, I guess he said, wow, maybe this is my chance. That's how bad it was. Should have never happened. Grossly incompetent people.
When Zelensky comes back, somebody will make him take a drug test.
parents and loved ones, and
Oh yeah, he was coked up
they're all
for sure.
in our
He's
hearts tonight. I
cokehead.
spoke to him on the phone. We had a big call. Every
That
one
was
of
his
them
bag
called,
that was
and
dropped in the White House, probably.
everybody was on the
Oh,
line.
they
Hunter-
really
did
need
nothing
to
but cry
Hunter
with
gave it to
happiness.
him,
They were very
and then he
happy.
dropped it out of his
As
pocket.
happy as you can be under those circumstances. Their child, brother, sister,
I read that on
son,
TikTok.
daughter was killed for no reason whatsoever. In the Middle East, we're bringing back our hostages from Gaza. In my first
Hey,
term, we
Mary.
achieved one of the most
Hey, Craig, how are
groundbreaking
you
peace
doing?
agreements
Hey,
in
AB, and Stephanie,
generations,
good to
the
see you,
Abraham
Stephanie, and I
Accords.
love you, and I have something special for you. I love you. But I can be an asshole. You can ask my wife; she'll tell you.
Yeah.
And now we're going to build on that foundation to create a
Well,
more
it's the
peaceful and prosperous
first time
future
I really saw
for the
somebody
entire
use
region. A lot of
the
things are happening in the Middle
sergeant
East.
at
People haven't been
arms.
talking about that so much
Mm-hmm. That was
lately
green.
To
with everything
remove
going
someone,
on with
the
Ukraine.
vampire.
That was green.
I mean, the
Things
Not
are
the
werewolf.
happening in the
vampire,
Middle East.
werewolf.
The werewolf.
Rough
Sorry, I
neighborhood,
I got my villains
We're
mixed
also
up.
working tirelessly to end the savage conflict in
So why
Ukraine. Millions of Ukrainians and Russians have
Trump
been
right now
needlessly
do
killed or wounded in this horrific
have
and
him
brutal
arrest
conflict
Shift?
with no end in sight. The United
Why would you
States
want
has
Shift
spent
Kicker arrested?
hundreds of billions of dollars to
Wrong
support
I
shift
knew it
kicker.
was
Oh,
coming.
sorry.
defense with
I
no
knew it.
security, with no anything.
Damn it, Shift. When you picked that name, you didn't realize.
Shit.
She was Shift before Shift was Shift.
Sure.
Do you want to keep it going for another 5 years? Yeah. You would say Pocahontas says yes.
Pocahontas.
She's sitting out there too. Man.
Oh shit!
That was the best.
No, he
Show her face.
didn't.
Look at her.
Look at
The
Pocahontas.
dumb bitch
There
has
she
been on her
is.
phone all night.
No, he didn't.
People have been
She's
killed
even
every
clapping.
single
She
week.
knows it's a fucking joke. She
She's
loves
been
it.
on the phone all night long.
Yep.
They've
The
shown her.
Russian young people, the Ukrainian young people, they're not Americans, but I want it to stop. Meanwhile, Europe has sadly spent more money buying Russian oil and gas than they have spent on defending Ukraine by far. Think of that. They've spent more buying Russian oil and gas than they have defending. And we've spent perhaps $350 billion like taking candy from a baby. That's what
That's
happened.
it.
And they've spent $100 billion. What a difference that is. And we have an ocean separating us, and they don't.
They don't.
We're getting along
They
very well
don't.
with them, and lots of good things are happening. Biden has authorized more money in this fight than
I love
Europe
Yorga's laugh.
has spent by billions and billions of dollars. It's hard to believe that they wouldn't have stopped it and said at some point, come on, let's equalize. You got to
Look
be
at him.
equal to
Look
us.
at the freak.
That
Yeah,
didn't happen.
they're just
Earlier today, I received an important letter from President Zelensky of Ukraine. The letter reads, Ukraine is ready to come to the negotiating table as soon as possible
I bet.
to bring lasting peace closer. Nobody wants peace more than the Ukrainians, he said. My team and I stand ready to work under President Trump's strong leadership to get a peace that lasts. We do really value how much America has done to help Ukraine maintain its sovereignty and independence. Regarding the agreement on minerals and security, Ukraine is ready to sign it at any time. That is.
All right, come with me. I'm going to show you why
Oh,
ocean
I
is
thought-
a new favorite.
I thought they were going to wear
It all starts with high quality
Ukrainian
ingredients.
colors.
That means no
I thought the
artificial
Dems were
You
flavors,
can't
supposed to
see,
wear
you
or
can't see my
preservatives. And speaking of
my
flavors,
guy.
let's just say
It's
we don't
not
do
hidden.
boring. We have
Hit the
over
damn
30 to
skip
choose.
button.
I
Yeah.
can't his there
And
it
have
goes.
received strong signals that they are ready for peace. Wouldn't that be beautiful?
I really wanted to see the rest of
Wouldn't
that
that be
commercial.
beautiful?
AB.
Damn it.
I almost bought one, whatever she was selling, or it was selling.
I like that guy's tie.
Me too.
Wouldn't that be beautiful?
That was
Oh, it's a Ukrainian time.
Oh, is that what it was? Never mind.
I don't
Fuck
know.
that
It's those
tie.
colors, though, I think.
I thought it was Notre Dame.
This madness. It's time to halt the killing.
I thought it was Toledo Mud
End
Hens.
the
I
senseless
thought
war.
that was the
You
Toledo
wanna
Mud
end wars,
Dogs.
you have to talk to both
The Mud
sides.
Hens.
Nearly 4 years ago, amid rising tensions, a history teacher named Mark Fogel was detained in Russia and sentenced
know
to
Mark.
14 years in a penal colony. Rough stuff.
Penal.
Previous
Had a little bit of weed.
administration barely lifted a finger to help him.
Nothing
They knew
worse
he
than a
was
Russian
innocent, but they
glory
had no
hole.
idea where to begin.
I'm sorry.
That's his
There's
mother.
no chance in hell I'd go to Russia with a bag of dope.
He's
Nope.
like, God, my wife got ugly while I was over there.
AB, sometimes you just need weed.
After
Yeah, but you're going to go to a penal colony for it.
Yeah,
Penal.
Hello.
Hey, Shift, welcome back.
Put me back in. I'm showing that I'm still hold.
But don't you have an vaginal colony I could go to instead? No.
No, we still got you. You're here.
Yeah, you're there
It's
at the
still
bottom.
not
You're below
showing
me.
you though.
Showing
But
who?
okay,
It shows
Me.
me. I see it.
I see it.
I ain't
Thanks.
seen it. There he
Yeah,
is.
so I got an extra one.
Shitty
Oh, do
ship.
we have two of you in here right now?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I only see
Fix
one.
it.
I only see one.
Yeah, we only see one. You're good.
You're good.
I have two. Come on.
To Mark
might
and
just
his
be on
great
your
mom,
end.
we are delighted to have you safe and sound and with us. As fate would have it, Mark Fogel was born in a small rural town in Butler, Pennsylvania. Have you heard of it?
Oh, have you
Where
heard
his
of that
mother
place?
has lived for the past 78 years.
Damn.
I just
His
happened
mom was
to
the
go
shooter.
there last July 13th.
By the way,
Yeah.
for a
CNN,
rally.
that was the first time CNN went
That was
and
not
showed
pleasant.
a Trump after a mandate not to show
And that is
Trump.
where I
That's when they showed
met
him.
his beautiful
Live.
mom right
Why?
before I walked onto that stage.
Yeah.
And I told her I would not forget what she said about her son. And I never did I?
Everybody's got very wild looking canes.
Less than 10
There might be a
minutes later,
sword in there.
What's going on with the canes, you own?
rally,
I don't know. Maybe she's a werewolf.
gunfire rang out. And
She's got a sword in that thing.
assassin
Probably.
unloaded 8 bullets from his sniper's perch into a crowd of many thousands of people.
What a
My
shitty
life was
shooter.
saved by a fraction of an inch, but some were not so lucky.
That was the
Corey,
Lord's hand on that. I'm sure.
Comparator was a firefighter, a veteran, a Christian, a husband, a devoted father, and above all, a protector. When the sound of
Jeff B.
gunshots
This guy's
pierced
so unprofessional.
Jeff still wants Trump impeached. I don't
Corey
know why.
knew
Jeff
For
instantly
B.
what?
what it was
He's
and
man,
what
he
to
needs to get
do.
on medication. The other night he was
He
all in
threw
favor of
himself
him,
on
and now
top
he's
of his
against
wife,
him. He needs
Now
to.
he's against him. He doesn't know
shielded
where.
them.
Jeff, you might be on Liberty Warrior again. You better start kissing Trump's ass again. You never
Corey
know.
was hit really hard.
Dude,
You know the
You're a
story
fucking
over there.
fan
He
favorite, Jeff. You
sacrificed
better
his life
fucking
to
come
save
through.
theirs. Two
They make
others, very
medication for
fine
that.
people, were also seriously hit. But
Al
thankfully,
Green
with
just
the help
filed
of two
article.
great, but they were gone.
That's a good one.
Saved. So there's
That's a good one, Jeff.
a great talent. We're joined by Corey's wife, Helen, who was his high school sweetheart, and their two beloved daughters, Allison and Kaylee. Thank you.
I can't. Nobody's getting arrested. Yeah, hell, they didn't arrest Green. They should have arrested him tonight.
I
Hell,
thought
easy
so too.
easy pickings. That's why nobody's gonna get arrested.
That was a real easy pickings.
Could have made an example right there. Lock his ass up.
I'm
Yeah,
highlighting
drop
the
that ball.
angry comments of Jeff B.
God, it ain't Al Green, the singer. He's one of my favorites.
Shit.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the singer.
To Helen, Allison, and Kaylee, Corey is looking down on his three beautiful ladies right now, and he is cheering you on. He loves you. He is cheering you on.
Oh, that's Corey who got
Corey was taken
at the
from
Butler
us
rally.
much too soon,
That's
but
his
his
kids
destiny
and
was
family.
to leave us all with a shining example of the selfless devotion of a true American patriot.
They look like they hate him.
Love like
Oh, you know
Corey's
what?
that
That's on
built
the
our
news
country,
media.
and
That's
it's love
on
like
all the
Corey's that is
Democrats.
going
That's on
to make
every
our
single
country
one of y'all.
more
Y'all called for that.
majestic than ever before. I believe that my life was saved that day in Butler for a very good reason. I was saved by God to make America great again. I believe that.
I hope so, my friend.
And what are they, Hindus or something?
I don't think so.
No.
They're Hindon'ts.
Hindon'ts, but I love her
Thank you very
tattoo.
much. From the patriots of Lexington and Concord to the heroes of Gettysburg and Normandy, from the warriors who crossed the Delaware to the trailblazers who climbed the Rockies, and from the legends who soared at Kitty Hawk to the astronauts who touched the moon. Americans
Oh no!
I don't know if they touched the moon.
Come on, man.
transcended all
But
dangers,
Gettysburg
made the
is
most
very haunted.
extraordinary
But the moon,
sacrifices,
I
and
don't
did
know.
whatever it took to defend our children, our
Huckleberry,
country,
he's
and our
posted
freedom.
in the Telegram.
As we have seen in this
Yes,
chamber
up here,
tonight,
Yeah,
Huckleberry.
that same strength,
several,
faith,
like 4 or
love, and
5
spirit
right in a row.
is still alive and thriving in the hearts of the American people. Despite the best efforts of those who would try to censor us, silence us, break us, destroy us, Americans are today a proud, free, sovereign, and independent
Hey,
nation
Lady D.
that will always be free, and we will fight for it till death. We will never let anything happen
Hey,
to
Lady
our
Dagger status.
country,
Hey, lady.
because we are a country of doers, dreamers, fighters, and survivors. Our ancestors crossed a vast ocean, strode
Zed.
into the unknown wilderness, and carved their fortunes from the rock and soil of a perilous and very dangerous frontier. They chased our destiny across a boundless continent. They built the railroads, laid the highways, and graced the world with American marvels like the Empire State Building, the mighty Hoover Dam, and the towering Golden Gate Bridge. They lit the world with electricity, broke free of the force of gravity, fired up the engines of American industry, vanquished the communists, fascists, and Marxists all over the world, and gave us countless modern wonders sculptured out of iron, glass, and steel. We stand on the shoulders of these pioneers who won and built the modern age. These workers who poured their sweat into the skylines of our cities. These warriors who shed their blood on fields of battle and gave everything they had for our rights.
Mr. President, you're going to have to hurry up. All those old timer Dems over there, they're going to have to go to bed.
Take up the righteous cause of American liberty. And it is our turn to take America's destiny into our own hands and begin the most thrilling days in the history of our country. This will be our greatest era. With God's help, over the next 4 years, we are going to lead this nation even higher, and we are going to forge the freest, most advanced, most dynamic, and most dominant civilization ever to exist on the face of this earth.
It's going to be
create the
huge.
highest quality of life.
Dude, I'm pumped up.
Build the
I'm so
safest
pumped up
and
right now.
wealthiest and healthiest and most vital communities anywhere in the world. We are going to conquer the vast frontiers of science, and we're going to lead humanity into space and plant the American flag on the planet Mars and even far beyond.
Planet Mars.
No,
They
just
want
say
to Dude,
XRP.
Martian women have 3
Just say it.
boobies.
I know. I heard they got one on their back for never mind.
There's 3 boobies.
No, I'm thinking about it. It makes a lot of sense, actually.
And through it all, we are going to rediscover the
Say
unstoppable power
XRP. That's all.
of
Just
the
say it.
American
Say it.
spirit. And
XRP.
we are going to renew
Ain't happening, my
unlimited
friend.
promise of the American dream.
Thank you.
Every single day we will stand up and we will fight for the country our citizens
There you
believe
go.
in
Fight.
and for the country our people deserve.
Did you hear what Zelensky called J.D. Vance a bitch
Yes.
in his
Son of a
native
bitch.
language under his breath?
Yeah.
Yes.
Who's the bitch now, Zelensky?
Oh, he's a little crawling back bitch now.
J.D. Vance gonna step on him when he comes back.
You're right. He's a
fellow
hollaback
Americans,
bitch.
get ready
You're right,
for
George.
an incredible future because the
Fucking
golden
give him a
age of
tombstone pile
America
driver out there
has
in Oval
only
Office.
just
Oh,
begun.
God,
It
that
will
would be
be
good.
like nothing that has ever
Freaking
been
diamond
seen
cutter.
before. Thank you. God bless you, and God bless America.
Yeah,
God bless America.
I can't believe he's done.
Mr. President, send South Carolina several $100 million to fix their damn roads.
Oh, they already opened a major roadway, not to heavy loads, but for regular traffic. So.
Oh, the one that booty shorts.
Booty judge said couldn't be done.
It was gonna be. It would take years.
Years and millions.
Pretty good. I'll get on those roads as soon as I come back from maternity leave.
By the way, Melania looks gorgeous tonight.
Oh yeah.
And I love her in her pants.
That jawline is exquisite, isn't it?
Very elegant.
Have you seen her in
Slovakian jawline?
Dude.
Yeah, we used to call chicks like that. They're very European looking. Yeah.
But dude, she makes a suit look good. She has like these little sexy
Make a
suits.
burlap bag look good.
Over and shake the Dim's hands. Just shake Pocahontas' hand.
Pocahontas. They all hauled ass. All the Democrats scooted, man, just now.
Oh, look at them. They really got out of there, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. It's like there's a buffet.
There is.
There's Marine Corps, only ones who came in on budget, by the way.
Points that you have heard him discuss throughout the last 43.
I ain't listening to their damn rebuttal. Please don't play that. I'll have to.
All right, is that an old justice, a retired justice? That guy right there.
Wearing the robe. That's Justice.
Okay, so he's active because they do have retired justices there, and they get to wear the robe as well. I hear.
Oh, okay. I thought most of them just die in office.
They die. We don't know.
Sergeant Arms, you failed tonight. You should have put the cuffs on the werewolf.
Should have did a body slam on the stairs. You know, wrapped his arm right back.
And shaking a cane at somebody's like, isn't that kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not quite assault, but
it's threatening. It's threatening.
It's threatening.
Right.
Thanks.
Well, they're making a deal right there.
Yeah.
XRP. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, I saw it. Did you see him say it?
I did.
I did see a mouth XRP.
Yeah,
right.
I did.
Dennis looked like he said, "Sell that shit."
Hey guys, let's do this.
Welcome back to TinTv, and we still love you, Jeff B.
Frank is gay.
Only on Sundays. And welcome back to TinTv2, and we really appreciate you all being here after our wonderful state. Was that a State of the Union address, or did they call it something different? What was the name of it?
Just a what the hell did they call that? It's just an address. I guess. False.
Address to Congress or something?
Is that what they called it?
Yep.
Yeah, address to Congress.
What does Chad know? Does Chad know what the hell they called that?
Yeah,
Sounds like that
Come on,
to me.
Chad. Hell, we don't know. Why don't y'all know?
Well, they gave it a different name. I don't know.
Address to the nation.
To the nation. Oh, Jeff B comes in with strong one.
Yeah.
They said he couldn't call it his nation thing because it's the first one, and they said that was dumb. But
Do I remember Joe Biden doing anything? I don't remember. Did
No.
he ever do? Did he do
Fumbling
one?
and stuttering.
Did he ever do
Hey,
one?
Lisa.
I can't remember.
I think they kind of have
Yeah.
to, so he probably did one, but it was so lame that nobody remembers, man.
I
You
don't
know,
remember.
so
And you know what's funny? That wasn't even
Lisa.
really him. I'm convinced that was not really
No.
the Joe Biden
No.
that we all knew and loved. Well, maybe not
No.
loved, but
yeah. One time he came walking
knew.
out of the White House and he was like 6'8". I was like,
Pootie says he did one.
So he did do one. All right.
okay, Booty knows.
If we can trust Pootie. I don't
We
know
can
about
trust
trusting
him.
him.
He's a font of useless information.
Willard
Wait.
remembers one as
Willard
well.
Hall's one too. Yes, Willard does.
Yeah.
it says
Was he
address to
first?
Congress is what it
Okay.
says.
Is Pootie out in the chat and not on the panel?
Yes,
Yeah,
he's
but
in the
he's really
chat.
shy. He said he had a fever blister on his mouth.
There you go,
He wouldn't
Pootie. It
come
was
up.
more of a campaign speech. Yeah, I agree with that.
He got laid off by Doge. Pootie Poot did.
Pootie Poo did. They didn't. Doge didn't want him.
They dozed
his
him off
sack
the
off.
freaking screen.
He's been embezzling all our money.
They realized he was a waste
Oh,
of
my
money.
damn, and AB's Cash App. God.
Oh yeah, please go hit
Jeff,
up
why you want me
KB's.
to jump on a grenade?
What?
Why not me and Jay and everybody else jump on a grenade? Damn, what did I do to you?
Because people like me.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
I'm kidding.
I ain't jumping on the grenade.
Save AB.
I don't know.
Hey,
Well,
everybody, welcome back. Go ahead, Tin.
Oh, she's gone.
Wait.
Me and Craig are
damn it,
cannon
we
fodder.
lost her. All right, I'm taking over the show.
Stephanie, I think you're right. It's got to be after the first 100 days. That's when it's State of the Union.
Right.
Oh, so that's why it didn't have that classification. All right. But I
Yeah.
love
Where's my money? Check's in the mail, Pootie. Wait for it.
But dude, the
He
whole
lost
time
in it to you.
My son's doing the same thing. AB,
What?
he's like about that money.
$5,000.
Yeah, when am I? We're gonna get it, and I'm gonna do this. And he's like, you already got it spent. You ain't getting it.
Probably not.
Yeah, I think I was wondering if he was going to say something about tonight, just to have a wrestling moment.
You're not gonna get it.
Well, the guy that Al
Green.
Al Green.
Yeah, earlier here, this is what he did. So this is what kind of explains why he pulled his shenanigans that he did tonight. Oh, wait a minute, this is the wrong one because
he's a werewolf. I'm telling you.
Fuck. Yeah,
He's a sexy werewolf, though, huh?
Okay. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay, here we go.
I rise to announce that the movement to impeach the president has begun.
Well, there's that Kane.
That I will bring articles of impeachment against the president for dastardly deeds proposed.
Dastardly deeds.
He's like an old
What are you charged with? Dastardly deeds.
That the impeachment movement
What is he, a congressman? It's like an old
Yes,
pimp that got
yes.
into Congress.
top down. The people have got to move
Texas.
forward. The people have to demand it. And when the people
I
demand
bet you he's
it,
got
it will be
aquarium
done.
shoes
I
on right
did it
now. They better
before.
check.
I laid the
The
foundation
people of
for
his
impeachment.
district in Texas, I hope there's somebody on here. Wake the fuck
Nobody
up.
knows more
Why
about
would
it
you
than
vote
I
for this
do.
idiot?
I know that
Well,
it's time for
look
us
at
to
him
take
and
out
listen to him, and
on some
I mean, do you think this guy's crooked? I mean, really?
than not stand alone.
No, he's
No,
not. He's
not at
clean.
all.
Stand alone.
That's an old
and I
video.
stand for justice.
Yeah, that's old video, but that's the
Still,
guy.
he's crooked
That's
as
the
hell.
vampire.
Right. So
Oh,
this.
great. I'm sorry.
Werewolf.
Werewolf. Sorry.
So that kind of explains why he told what he did tonight, and this is him after he got his ass booted.
Oh, that's after?
Yeah.
Good. I didn't do nothing wrong.
It's not very loud, so you guys might have to mute your mics. I don't know.
their lives when it comes to their health care. And I want him to know that his budget calls for deep cuts in Medicaid. He needs to
No, it don't.
protect it. We need to raise the cap on Social Security. There's a possibility that it's going to be hurt, and we got to protect Medicare. These are the safety net programs that people in my congressional district depend on. And this president,
Yorga, put up your false thing.
and more about the people that he can remove from the various programs that have been so helpful to so many people. It is the best way to get it across to a person who uses his incivility against our civility. He is a person who has consistently been used incivility against civility.
No, he's making you incivility. Took your fucking money.
He said they're making major cuts in Medicaid. They're not. They're cutting out people at Medicaid that aren't doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
Or possibly not getting it. Fraud shit.
Fraud shit.
Sharon, babe.
What an ass clown. Why are you making me watch this shit?
I'm telling you, anybody that can grow beard hair all the way to the eyeball sockets is a flipping werewolf, man. I'm telling you, he is.
It's pretty high, huh?
Well, how is it that so many of these people are 150 years old? Don't werewolves last as long as vampires?
Well,
lizard people. They're lizard people from long time ago.
Tin, he mentioned that in this thing. He said we had one person getting Social Security that was older than our nation.
360 years old.
360 years old. Yeah, he was in the French and Indian War, that guy.
Gosh, he was before.
That was Pocahontas' husband.
Oh, could you believe that? That was cool.
Don't talk about Pocahontas.
Look, if nothing else, he's got balls as big as church bells.
What did he say to Pocahontas in reference to what? Because I missed that somehow. I just saw that he was hooting on her.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what it was. You're right.
I don't know what brought it up.
I think you just looked over there and saw her.
So, Lori, one of our ex-followers, sent me this. This was what they had been planning, I guess, prior.
Wait, she's not following us anymore?
Oh, thank you, Lori.
Yes.
I thought the same thing.
Yeah.
Right here.
Is that Jada Hall or whatever her damn name is?
Oh, she follows us on X. Okay.
Yeah, she followed us on X. So a bunch of women before his speech went out and talked and said this earlier today, and Lori thought it would be a good one for the show. So here, thank you, Lori, that follows us on X.
you.
You don't care about this country, and that is unacceptable if you claim to be the president of the United States. So we are here. We are not going anywhere. We are going to continue to fight back, and we are going to continue to speak lies to his truth, to his stealing, and to his cheating. Thank you.
Bitch, he got voted in. He's supposedly the president.
Well,
they're gonna speak lies to his truths.
Yes,
that's what I
heard. It means exactly what it means. Exactly what it says.
She didn't mean it like that, though. I guarantee it. She screwed up, man. Made herself look like an idiot.
Okay, so be real quiet and we'll listen to this one more time.
You don't care about this country, and that is unacceptable if you claim to be the president of the United States. So we are here. We are not going anywhere. We are going to continue to fight back, and we are going to continue to speak lies to his truth, to his stealing, and to his cheating.
Does she represent San Diego?
Yeah, I don't know, but thank you, Lori, for sending that.
Yes, thank you.
That's pretty funny, you guys. Lies.
Good God.
How did she spell "Go Eagles"? Did she spell that wrong as well?
She didn't even catch it though. She just kept on getting it, man. I'm like, holy hell.
That was insane. And then you had Maxine Waters earlier.
Oh God,
The
Maximus.
Predator.
Yeah, well, she got caught by these people from the media and started mentioning about her daughter.
Maxine, you funneled over $1 million in campaign funds to your daughter. Is that why you're worried about Doge?
Get your ass away, young man.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch it. I'll
Ass
press
away,
charges.
young man.
But I'm just, I feel like that's a pretty fair question. Why are you so worried about Doge? You're pushing me. Why are you so worried about Doge? You're pushing me. Doge has a very high approval rating amongst the American people. So what? You don't like the will of the people?
Ooh,
Boy, that
Was
tells
that
you
Alex
right
Stein?
there.
I don't know. It says
Mad Max.
Says at Nick Sorter up here in the but yeah.
Nick Snorter?
Sorter, sorry.
Oh,
I said Snorter. Well,
Great name.
It's only because of the Lewinsky, the Zelensky thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Snorter.
Yeah, that he's a snorter. Like, you guys all caught that, right? That he was a snorter.
But I love how she's very defensive when obviously her money's been cut off.
Oh yeah, she didn't like that. No more than old Nancy. She didn't care for tonight too. She was in her chair.
There she is. Look at her lips. Look at her lips.
Is that Hidden Valley Ranch? Spearmouth. I thought it was Hidden Valley Ranch.
She just squatted up and did a poopy in her defense. That's funny as hell.
Smirnoff. It's a bottle of Smirnoff.
She pinched one.
There's your AI at work right there, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was AI. YouTube.
Pretty damn good, though.
Oh, by the way, all the videos that Dem put out beforehand.
Oh, you're breaking up.
You're robot.
Oh, can
Craig,
you hear
you're
me?
robot.
Hello?
Froze like Boswell.
What the
He's
hell?
been bossed.
Yeah, I'm still alive. Okay.
Yeah, you're good, Count.
Am I good? Because I got
frozen?
kicked out.
You're perfect. You're perfect.
Am I frozen?
You're trying to thaw out.
Man, you freaked me out just like Alexa freaked out Kid Rock. Yeah, he was asking, well, actually, it was Grok. He asked Grok about the Ukrainian war. And this is what Grok had to say to.
What's the matter with that Zelensky guy in Ukraine? Why is
Oh, Mr. Zelensky, that sniveling little Ukrainian bitch boy. What's his deal? Probably bawling his eyes out because his country's getting fucked harder than a greased up twink in a prison riot. All right.
You gotta admit that was some funny shit.
That really
Man, I wish there was a service like that. I'd pay for that shit, man.
You pay
That it could be AI, but it could just be smart ass shit, you know?
I don't know. I thought it was pretty funny.
I'm searching chat. I haven't seen Pootie say the 3 words. Something's wrong.
Something's wrong.
Well,
are you talking about trust the plan?
Yeah, how come he's not up here?
I don't see it nowhere. What's wrong with it?
Hey, man, you guys smell that? Do you smell that? Somebody farted.
What is it?
We don't have smell-o-vision yet.
I can't smell it.
All right, I'll claim it. It was me.
So,
Green bean casserole.
So, AB, I wanted to ask you about the eggs, because Trump did bring up the egg prices tonight. So, how are our chickens feeling right now? What's going on?
It's been quiet the last few weeks, and it's leveled out for my scheduling times. I mean, they probably already vaccinated them all. I don't know.
And now for chicken feelings with AB.
That's good.
Chicken
Quack,
update.
quack. Quack,
I mean,
quack.
all I know is a damn. I mean, I got to look deeper into it to verify, but there is a vaccination. The USDA has approved it, and it will go into your large scale poultry industry. Meat birds. I don't know about the laying hens, but I mean, there's something with the eggs. They use eggs for vaccination. It's kind of over my head, but I mean, just approving an mRNA vaccine for our food source is a strike.
Now, what's the
1,
difference
2, 3.
between the MMR? Because I saw when I read it, it was
MMR?
an
I don't know.
MMR vaccine that was approved.
It's supposedly measles. I don't know what both M's are for, but I think one is measles. The other one is
Rubella.
Something with I was going to say Romania, but
Stephanie, that's
malaria.
What the egg
No,
yolk
it's rubella, I think.
counteracts the mRNA, the spike protein mRNA.
Yes.
Supposedly, well, I'm not a
Exactly
doctor. I'm not a scientist.
We do not
So make sure we don't get in
promote
trouble.
medical information here.
Our doctor has chimed in. Doc P. Measles, mumps, rubella makes perfect sense.
Thank you, Doc. But he is maybe not really a doctor, but we do not
That'd
give
be
legal
good enough for
or
a live stream.
doctorial advice.
Yeah.
But yes,
Yeah,
the
but
egg
that
yolk does counteract it. That's why they also had them go high back in 2020 because they were trying to discourage us. You know, for years they've told us that eggs made your cholesterol
Bad
high.
for you.
That is, that's not true.
Bad.
Yeah, because that's when they came out with like the egg whites, and people started eating egg whites and egg.
Trust, there ain't no chance in hell of that. I didn't take it the first
yolk
time.
is the best
I ain't took
part,
it. I ain't
man.
been tested. Ain't fucking happening. Sorry about your luck. That's like snow in Georgia. Ain't happening.
Damn.
No. They forced it on Tyson drivers, though. Sure did.
He's an angry trucker.
Well, the eggs aren't getting any cheaper, and I don't see this recovering for.
I mean, I hear all these egg prices, but they're not. I mean, they're not like it used to be 99 cents a dozen.
Well,
you know, for your
all the
regular
chickens.
eggs. But I mean,
$15 for an 18 pack. Jay and everybody saw that because we do Monday
that's
night.
double the price where I'm at.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She did her shopping Monday night.
They're screwing y'all on the West Coast. They really are. Our prices are cheaper on this side of
in the
Mississippi.
South. Yeah.
Hey, I got a question. If I go buy a chicken right now and I want an egg, how long is it going to take me before I get my egg?
It depends on your chicken. If you already buy one that's grown, she's going to lay as soon as she gets home settled in. If you buy a pullet, it's going to take several months before she starts laying.
Yep.
So you buy a bitty, it's going to be a while.
I know nothing about these chickens, so that's why I asked. Wow.
Zed says I can buy a chicken from the store for $6. Talking about a bitty. Takes 6 months, baby cheese bill. Yeah, you're right.
How long are we going to watch that chicken video?
Oh, no. It's like ASMR for me.
Yeah.
I was going.
I guess we can just watch that shit all night.
Well, but then I also had another one for AB. So I wanted you to, since you're a truck driver, okay, I wanted you to give a score of 1 to 10 on this because I thought this was pretty good. Let's go so AB can see it. Everybody can see it. So it's an 18-wheeler.
Now this is what
And I want you to give him a grade, okay?
Now this is what I call a parking job. Watch as this driver backs an 18-wheeler into a tight bay like it's second nature, back and forth, inch by inch, until perfection is achieved. And no, this isn't a simulation. This is real skill on display. A drone gives us the perfect bird's eye view of a master at work. It's not just driving, it's an art form. Let's hear it for the...
Okay, so what I wanted to ask you was, it looks like he scrubbed this purple truck right there.
No, there'd be a fight out there. It's,
man, I would have wrecked every truck out there, man.
He's got skills, but if you zoom in, that's one of these new trucks that turn very easy. You won't take my truck. I mean, it would take me an hour to sit there and do that inch by inch to get back in there because of my truck being so old. It's longer wheelbase, turning radius. But no, he's got skills. I give him, can't be perfect. I give him a 9.7.
That's
He's
tight.
good.
I'm telling you, I would have hit everything.
And nobody's out there spotting for him neither. Nobody's spotting at all. He's good.
Yeah, you wouldn't want your wife out there spotting for you.
Ooh, he almost hit the corner right there.
Yeah,
I saw that.
He's close. He's close. I mean, I've gotten within a pubic hair, we'll say that nicely, of skimming a truck. I mean, sometimes it's within inches. Sometimes you're forced. I mean, that's a shitty place to park right there.
Yeah, it is.
If you ever want to see something interesting, go to a truck rodeo. They got to stop with these cones with eggs on the end of it, and they cannot hit it, and they see who gets the closest. They got to do double tandem. It's really fun. My daddy used to take me to them truck rodeos, and they are fun.
Were they
says my daddy.
Were they Jewish truck rodeos? I'm sorry.
What'd you say, Tim?
What?
Well, do you have combine crashes? Because we have those out here, and I think that's really weird.
Tractor pull.
Combine crashes.
Yeah, they crash combines into each other.
No.
Try to.
There's something wrong with that.
All right.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, I'll find
Only in one. Is it only in Wenatchee?
No, it's other places, but I'll find that combines why Craig does his segment.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Hey, all you cool cats, it's time for Craig the Hunter's news segment.
It's kind of awkward. And now for your TinTv2 mostly true news report. I am an asshole. First, in the real and good news, enter by the narrow gate. For wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leads to destruction. And there are many who go in by it, because narrow is the gate, and difficult is the way which leads to life. And there are few who find it. And that's Matthew 7:13 through 14. And really, this world is so temporary. We're going to be for eternity. So this is our testing grounds for eternity. So, and I fall short daily. I do, but I'm struggling to do better every day. So.
Amen.
This segment of Mostly True News is sponsored by Craig the Hunter's I Remember My First Beer, malt liquor. This beverage that hits you twice and makes you say too much is available now along with AB's Chicken Whiskey. Check out our merch closet now. Ooh. And now for Breaking Jeff B.
Schmeckles beating down on Jeffy's back. That's how it goes, 'cause Jeff don't know jack. So while Jeff beats his meat, it's disgusting to see. Jeff won't rub his tummy 'cause he's fat and free. Jeff's got a little surprise, it's his homo style. A melancholy head with a stiffened smile. And all he has to fear is a Schmeckle beat. His dreams he doesn't have 'em 'cause he can't count sheep, no.
Yow.
Schmeckle for that man, thrown forever by Craig's hand. Took Two-Face and stolen pride. It's a dicking going down. Thrown forever, thrown so freely, tossed forever at Jeff B. Schmeckles for this man. Is everybody in? And now for comments from... Thank you, Yorga, for your wonderful backup singing.
Yeah. Been a little flat tonight, but I was okay.
And now for comments from our last show's chat. This should also be very interesting to read. let me get there first. There's Hit Gal, so I know I'm in the right spot. All right. Wild Dragon 420 writes, they are losing control of the masses. Ha 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 ha. And you got a lot of likes for that comment. I really
they are.
Craig the Hunter writes, very sorry about my bad behavior on the show tonight, and I will get counseling from counselors. My apologies. And a couple of hearts. Ange D writes, OMG, I laughed my ass off when Craig roasted Steph. That shit was so funny. Sorry. That was bad. I'm sorry. Lori writes, great show. You all made me laugh, and I enjoyed the extended length. I don't know. Sometimes the extended length could get you in trouble, is what I found out. Bunch of hearts. Angel Rose writes, always a great show. Rubbernecker writes, excellent show as always. Love Craig's Jeff B song. That was so good, LOL. I know, that was a hard one to beat. You rock. Keep up the great work. And a bunch of hearts. Thank you so much. Mary Freeland says, thank you, Tin, for letting the show run a little longer tonight. It was so worth it. And a bunch of hearts and smiley faces. Vicky Brunel writes, this is amazing, guys. Love backstage. I don't know. I find I get in trouble backstage. Backstage.
You're an asshole.
I was an asshole.
That's the best part.
But you're gonna do a public apology.
I am going to do a public apology.
Bunch of assholes.
I am an asshole. It's true. I was raised. My father was declared, and I remember when we were coming through customs one year, and my mother, they asked her, "Do you have anything to declare?" And she said, "Yes, my husband is an asshole." So I know exactly where it comes from.
Well, we don't want Steph to leave. So could you do your?
No, it's coming at the end. It is coming at the end. I got a public apology.
Yeah, you got to hang around for the apology.
Yeah, you got to hang around for the apology. All right, let me get on with everything. Mike B says,
he was an asshole.
Having a Baja Blast, and my cup is of chicken bouillon. Egg prices here are through the roof. Shut up, Mike. Stop complaining. Awesome show as always. Love you all so very much. Prayers for all. God bless. Mike, maybe you could eat a little few eggs, lesser eggs. How's about that?
Walk it off you, baby.
Fuck. Doc P writes, music makes people come together. And that is true. Music does make people come together. Marla B writes, I fell asleep and missed the last of this. Damn it, Marla. Why'd you go back and watch? That was my worst moment. Craig, you are hilarious. No, I'm not, Marla. I'm an asshole. I am so glad I came back this morning to watch the last part of the show where Craig was an asshole. All right, I need to stop reading the comments and move on to the news. First, in your mostly true news, a lottery ticket hidden in a Bible earns a Virginia woman $1 million.
What?
Yes, a Virginia woman found storing her lottery ticket in her Bible to be a lucky move when she scored a $1 million prize in Virginia's New Year's Millionaire Raffle.
Nice.
Found it in the book of gambling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know if that goes. You're not supposed to gamble. You're right. Jacqueline Mangus told Virginia Lottery officials she tucked her raffle ticket away in her Bible after buying it at the Lake Mart and Deli on Scuggs Road in Moneta. I love how they give you exactly where the place was.
Exactly.
I know. What's her phone number?
I can go right there. I'll tell you, I'll bring her right to her house. Mangus said she was watching the news recently and learned a ticket bought in Moneta was a 1 million winner. So she retrieved her ticket from her holy hiding place. She told officials she was tickled to death to discover $1 million ticket in her hands. Mangus did not reveal whether she had any plans for her winnings in the future. So, all right, wait. Give me 1 second. I got to get to my, damn it, what is that? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Give me 1 second, folks. Sorry, we're having technical difficulties here. There it is. All right, give me 1 second. There might be a commercial here. Finally, I've never been good at apologies, but I would like to apologize to Stephanie in the best way that I know how, and that is in song. And this is probably really good because my wife said from now on, if I apologize to her, this is how I have to do it. So we'll see. Give me 1 second. Damn it. Hold on. Wrong. Give me 1 second.
So don't let our wives see it.
Don't let your wife see this.
Yeah.
This is for Stephanie. I apologize. Oh, where can my Steffi be? My big mouth took her away from me. She's gone from chat, so I gotta be good. And I love you, Stephanie. I'm very sorry I was an asshole. I love you. And this concludes your TinTV Mostly True News Report. I am Craig the Hunter, and the tie is full of dolphins.
Yeah, that was good, Craig.
But I really
good
do
song.
mean that. Thank
you. And we do love you, Steph. You mean the world.
I do, and I can be an asshole. My wife will tell you. And there's a support group, Craig the Hunter support group that my wife runs. So if Stephanie, you want to join it, there are T-shirts, and there is a collective, and we get together and we talk about me. And Jeff B's probably in there as well. And fuck you, Jeff. I see your comment. And now for our Middle East correspondent and always the know in the news of that area and news for Jews. She's one of my favorite Jews, Hit Gal. Oh shit! I accidentally threw her backstage instead of making her. Sorry, Nick.
She disappeared.
She disappeared.
Funny.
That was funny.
It was funny. What's going on, Hit Gal?
Well, first I thought I'd just tell y'all need to be checking about Amazon's Palm biometric payment healthcare system. It apparently started in Seattle, and it's got 6 hospitals and 320 outpatient centers. And I know that doesn't have anything to do with over there, but it's something we need to watch for.
Is it a chip in their hand or a palm reader or?
It's I think it's palm reader. It says it's a biometric palm payment thing, and it's going into the Whole Foods grocery chain, Amazon One, and the Langone or something like that health facilities. So
is it
Amazon
a
deployed it
requirement?
across 6 hospitals.
Would it be a requirement, or can you just use your card instead with your chip in your card? Because every card has a chip in it.
Why it doesn't say, so I don't know. But it just popped up, and that's all that was there. I thought everybody could go look.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
It's something to keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Iran.
That one you
See
sent
what?
me Telegram. I can't pull that one up, but I can pull the other 2 up.
Okay.
I can't pull the Telegram. So you want to explain that one? Yeah, I can't pull that one.
So the one, which one was the one? Oh, that one, that was just if you wanted to. That was just showing how the media, like the Dems, there'd be it started out with three of them saying the same thing. One of them was Pocahontas. And then it showed 10 of them saying the same thing. There was no new news. It was like they were given the same exact document to repeat, is all it was.
Talking points.
Yeah, kind of like she says, this is what the MK Ultra Operation Mockingbird looks like. Yeah. And so.
Oh my gosh, these people don't have an original thought in their heads. I am telling you guys, liberals are literally brainwashed. Okay, so it started out with all their little baby talking points, how Donald Trump did say prices will come down on day one. Okay, I'm gonna work on that. Let's bring prices down. Okay. Well, how do you control inflation? You have to cut debt to control inflation. But economics and math are not liberals' like strong points. Well, in fact, I can't think of a strong point that liberals have. However, these people are flipping insane. Watch this. They're literally telling them what to say. First, there were three.
Bring prices down starting on day one.
That ain't true. That's what you just heard. Since day one.
Oh my gosh. And then there were five.
Inflation is getting worse. Prices of groceries, gas.
And then there were 22. Oh my gosh, these people don't have an original thought in their heads. Somebody gave them talking points and said, here, please tape this. And they did. But they got caught.
Well, you saw them tonight in Congress.
But they got caught.
Mm-hmm.
They got caught.
Do you have a picture of the photo that Iran didn't want you to see? Because those two meetings. Oh well, that's we can do that one. That's the Beavis family. They were given a Torah scroll, which is carried around in the synagogues, and you read from it. It's the Torah in a scroll, and they were given one with his wife and his children's names on the cover and their pictures. I thought that was really special that they did that.
Yeah. Very heartbreaking to look at it, though.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was nice. Do you have any of the other pictures? And I'll just follow whatever order you do with them.
Other pictures. The only other thing that did you send me something more?
Well, I want to see what the fuck Iran didn't want us to see. Just saying.
Yeah, me too.
Didn't you? I'm stuck on that. Iran didn't want to see it. Now we can't really see it.
This one doesn't have like a continuation.
Yeah, me too. Well, Iran. Did you find it?
Yeah. Okay, I'll get it. Just a sec here. Keep talking.
Bubbly.
Bubbly.
Yeah. Bubbly. Homosilica.
There you go. Well, Iran had this meeting with Lebanon, and they didn't want you to know it, but Lebanon has decided to take Israel's side. And that's pretty significant because they thought they were locked up the other way, and they had them locked up, and they did not. Also, in Tehran, yeah, well, that's the other one. The Houthis issued an ultimatum. If aid doesn't enter Gaza within 24 hours, their ships will be banned from the Red Sea. So they won't be able to get supplies anyway to give to them. But if you show that picture with the table, there's a picture that shows them. And what's really heartbreaking about that picture of all them eating at the table, it is Israel sent 600 trucks of food. a day into Gaza. They have enough stocked up for at least 6 months for 300 calories a day. And it shows these tables and tables of them eating out on the Gaza Strip. And they are the tables are full of food. It's a bounty of food. And what's heartbreaking is underneath them is the tunnel of the prisoners that are being starved and tortured. And just above that, they're having these meals out of the food that Israel has sent to them. And Netanyahu gave them 10 days, and that was on the 3rd. And he said, in 10 days, if you don't give us all the prisoners back, all of them, then we are not going to hold back. All hell's going to break loose. And what's interesting is that would put it up to the 13th, which is the blood moon, the first one we've had since 2022, a total eclipse.
Jeez,
and that is also Purim, when Haman was swung from his own tree. That's kind of interesting that it falls on that date, and they've decided, no more of this, because the last time they asked for prisoners, they wanted 500 to 1,000 per Jewish prisoner, and it's just getting ridiculous with their demands. It's demands that they know that they can't follow through with, So I can't hardly blame them. They know that their prisoners are being tortured, and they really don't have a choice, because they can't keep letting out all these terrorists that are going to come back and take back more, because they've said, when you let us out, we're coming back and we're going to take more than what we did this last time. So as heartbreaking as it is, I know they're going to try to rescue the prisoners if they can, any way at all possible. Because everyone wants the prisoners. Like Rafi and Sarah said, we all want our prisoners back. We want them back alive, as many as are alive, and they're thinking there may only be 17 to maybe 25 alive. They had one time thought 35 were, but they're not. But the issue is, at what cost of getting them back? How many more will be lost? Because they're actually having more and more attacks and things done inside of Israel. They can't afford to leave Hamas in power in Gaza. So I don't know, but that was their only choice of what to do, is they've given them this 10-day ultimatum, and they seem to feel pretty sure, because Netanyahu said, I've got Trump's backing, and that makes us feel like we're going to be able to carry through with this, because like I said, they got 17 different countries around them, and so they are going to go ahead and go full force. And Ben Gvir, who's wanted to have this done all along, he said that Netanyahu waited too long to be strong. He should have done it in the beginning. But seems like there was some other stuff. I mean, it's like it changes every hour to half hour. All the news coming out of there changes. And there's so much going on. And I did want to tell you something. Doesn't have anything to... Oh, was you going to say something, Pootie?
Didn't the Houthis just get declared a terrorist organization?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, they did. Yeah. And something else that doesn't really have anything to do with Israel, it kind of has to do with us, but I'm a neighboring state. Tin, I don't know if you remember me talking to you about how bad crime is in Tennessee, that it's really a dangerous state to live in. I know everybody thinks, oh, Tennessee, country music capital, and, Dollywood and all this stuff. But there'd been rumors of a lot of activity going in and out. Well, if you watch Monkey Works, he said there's something going up with the feds going in and out, and they're moving equipment in and out of Tennessee. And I don't know if y'all remember, 2020 is when the AT&T thing happened, that cost a lot of us our cell service. So I don't know. Yes,
I
Nashville.
know,
That's right.
not to break you up, but I know I got a buddy who plays in Nashville quite a bit, and he said crime in Nashville is off the chain, man. Yeah, I mean, real bad, real bad. People getting robbed all over the place.
Another Democrat
Memphis,
shithole.
Nashville, Knoxville.
Nashville.
Yeah, Memphis, Nashville, Knoxville are all really bad. Um, it's bad, but I thought that was interesting because I was just telling Tim how bad the crime is there, how dangerous it is, and how my daughter and I were talking. We're like, look at all these kids missing. There keeps coming kids up because we get a lot of the bulletins, because they'll say if you see this kid, this teenager, or this kid, and kids are missing one after another, and so I don't know if it has anything to do with that, but we noticed it's like an overly abnormal amount. So it's something to keep a watch on because Monkey Works said, he says, I think we'll be hearing something from this because of the way the planes were flying. So.
Kind of like the big ring they busted in California, right?
Yeah.
I guess. I guess
they
because they
both
said
got some in Maryland too.
Yeah. And I know that they had a whole lot of illegals brought into Tennessee.
Yep.
And also, Canada, one of their leaders up there has threatened to quit buying our bourbon and our whiskey because they said, he said he's mad at Trump. So he said he talked to our governor and Mitch McConnell. He talked to a few other states. He says, we're not going to buy your alcohol anymore. And I'm thinking, he said, we're going to cut the electric off down that way. And I'm like, y'all don't know, hillbillies don't use electric to make alcohol, y'all.
Yeah. Exactly. That's funny. I don't think they'll cut. I think they'll. I don't know. They may cut power down. Don't they get a lot of power from on the East Coast from Canada?
New York, right through there, right around New York.
Yep.
Yes.
They don't need it anyway. Screw them guys.
Yeah, really.
It's crazy.
Blackout ain't gonna hurt them.
That's when they had the baby boom up there when they had the big blackout. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Shift asked me to do a little prayer in her stead, so I'm just gonna wing it. So, Heavenly Father, we thank you so much in Jesus' mighty, mighty name for letting us all get together and gather here again. Thank you, Lord, for just the positive things we see happening in our country now. And just let them continue, Lord. Continue to bless all of us here. Bless everyone on panel. Put a protective hedge around all of us. And we love you and thank you for forgiving us of our sins. In Jesus' mighty, mighty name, amen.
Amen.
Amen. Hey, PNW77, I think she lives in Tennessee. There was a few of the big name gangs up here that hide out in the mountains. Every now and then, the cops find a little one wandering around with no one looking for them. No reports. Today was an 8-week-old.
Just walking around.
Not at 8 weeks old, you ain't walking around. You're flopping around.
Sad. Something's going on. They had to have gone somewhere. Right? Where'd they go? Where do 850,000 kids a year go? This is all going to boil back down when the kids start. When it starts coming out with the kids, that's when you pull everybody together. When you start.
Not the Democrats that was in there today. They don't care.
No, they
Northwest.
aren't.
Sorry, PNW. She lives in Northwest Oregon. I'm so sorry.
Don't you dare say she lives down there in Tennessee. She don't want to be part of that.
Oh, wait. I almost forgot. We got a show and tell from our famous Count Yorga.
Hey.
No. Yeah. No, I got one. I got two little ones. Kind of like last time. But I got something in the mail today. It was crazy. Let me see if I can find it. Couldn't believe this. It's a Craig the Hunter sign. Check that out. It came in the
That's
mail.
actually nice.
It came in the mail, and I heard that people were actually using these things last week somewhere. The Craig the Hunter show.
Wow. But no, their funding got cut off. They were being funded by USAID.
And I can't draw lips very good, so it came in the mail, but then
great lips.
Something I couldn't figure out on the back, there was a post-it note that said, You asshole.
It's true.
You asshole!
I really am an asshole. Right.
I know, but how do you like the portrait? Isn't that nice?
That really is nice. I love the lips.
I know.
Gosh, those look eager.
Look at the tie. There's a little Yorga on the tie.
Yeah, it looks like something chewed on the edge of my tie.
It's kind of ended up being a Flintstone tie. All right, the other thing I got.
Yes.
Can I pet your dog?
Can I pet that dog?
Pet that dog.
By the way, I love your Union Jack shirt you're wearing right now.
Oh, I love it too. I was fishing down where I take my boat is down in the James River, named after King James of England. And there was a whole lot there was Revolutionary War stuff that happened there. There was a lot of Civil War stuff. The Monitor, the ironclad that came up through there, and us Confederates blocked it off, so they couldn't. They were trying to get to Richmond. There's still cannons and everything up there, man. So they were fighting on both sides. Blah blah blah. So I'm fishing in that general area, and not catching shit, catching some little catfish and stuff. Then I pulled up. I'm pulling on something I know something's on there. And it's like, this ain't no fish, man. And so pulled up this, and it's like really old fishing line tackle, and I'm looking at it and I'm going, man, is this even monofilament? It looks black. I know it looks horrible, but there's like little red beads and stuff in here and stuff. But what got me was the weight is a Civil War bullet.
Oh, wow.
Now I seriously,
I see that.
I seriously don't know if this is, not from the Civil War. I know they were all fishing down there and stuff, and what better thing to have as the weight as a bullet. But, I mean, this could be modern somewhat, maybe the 1960s or something. But I just thought that was cool.
That is really cool. Yeah.
I lost this, and I was actually looking for some guitar parts out in the garage that are worth a lot of money, which I couldn't find. And then I found this, and I said, man, I lost this thing a long time ago. Anyway, there's my show and tell, baby. You can make a nice earring out of it.
There you go. Nice.
All right, but that's it.
That was interesting.
It really was.
Still like the Craig sign, though.
I know, that was the best. My lips.
Yeah.
His hips. His lips.
Damn, I thought I was going to get a laugh out of that shit. But
No, that was good. That was
really good.
Oh, it was just interesting. Yeah.
I'm not fishing now.
Damn it. I didn't catch anything anyway.
Doc P wants to know if it could have been mistaken for a tampon. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah, I never played with one.
Yeah.
Well, that was a cool show and tell. Thank you, Yorka.
Well, thank you.
That was awkward.
I know.
Sorry, guys. I've been busy trying to get all my shit together. Get this dog, pet my dog, get her loaded up. She's being.
Well, you missed all the jokes.
No, I was listening.
Oh, by the way, folks, please remember to go into the show chat after the show and leave us a comment and leave us some hearts. It helps the algorithm, and we'll read your comment on next week's show. Sunday
Don't
night.
forget AB's Cash App.
Hit up AB's Cash App.
Yeah.
Athena, what is wrong with you?
It's a $1.
And then I'm
That's
gonna
his wife.
I'm gonna end with this, and I think we should give a grade on this. This was spectacular. It's got nothing to do with the show, but I just thought it was really cool. So here we go. I wish I was this limber.
Sniff. I'm sorry.
That was a 10. You gotta admit.
Good job.
I don't know how they do it, man. I really don't. I would be in traction.
Yeah, I'll drop her.
I'd die to be that limber again. So thank you everybody for watching tonight. Shout out to the chat. We love you guys, and we will
hit my Cash App. Damn it!
Yeah, hit his Cash App. And we'll see you. And Stephanie, everyone on the panel, we love you, and we love you, right, Craig? Right.
We do.
We love you, Stephanie.
We love you, Steph. We'll see you on Sunday. Everybody have a great weekend.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left.